50 meg download speed now. So
Good gravy.
I know that's a lot.
You're probably only getting half of it.
I'm not even getting on here. I was getting like 70, which is better than what I was getting. But even on my phone, I was only getting like 20. But I don't think phones can really capacitate 150 meg download speeds.
Well, I don't think anything can because I think those companies are full of shit.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. But I need a new modem router combo because I don't have one of those. It's not very good. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to Not a Tech Podcast. We don't talk about that shit at all because I have no idea what I'm talking about. But this is a Level Up Show podcast. I am your host, Derek Vance. Thanks for tuning in this week. We're back at you after a 2-week hiatus because we all sat around and got real fat on turkey or ham or both, maybe depending on your preference. What do you guys prefer? Ralph, what do you
Turducken.
You like a turducken. Ryan, what do you prefer?
Well, I had neither, so I do like turkey, but it was gone by the time.
Gone?
Yeah, they ordered. I guess not really ordered. They bought and cooked a really small turkey, and so by the time I got up there, it was gone. There was ham left. I don't like ham.
That's a damn shame. That is un-American of them to not save you any turkey.
So I had meatballs instead. Because,
meatballs are good.
Yeah.
Were they drenched in chicken gravy or like?
I don't know. I don't know what the sauce was.
It was good sauce though.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
I do my meatballs. Ranch would be good. I like to dip my balls in a bunch of different sauces depending on the day.
Like peanut butter.
Well, listen, I've made a peanut butter sauce once or twice in my day.
Oh man!
Dip my pretzel stick in it. It's whatever works, man. It's not a big deal. It's fine. But we're going to talk to you about the wide world of video games. We're going to talk to you about what we've been playing. We got a fun little game that we do at the end of the show called Surmise the Score that we'll get to. But we're going to start like we do every single week. We're going to talk about the news in the video game world. First and foremost, when it comes to games and the news it brings with it, something that I thought was peculiar and might mean big impacting on Nintendo was Zelda Breath of the Wild possibly getting delayed. Now, Ralph, you're the Nintendo expert, clearly. Did they say that was going to be a launch game with the Switch?
Yeah, his uncle works at Nintendo.
That's true.
Yeah. Uncle Joe.
I don't know if they ever said it. It kind of it's kind of implied, I guess. But I just thought this was like not a bait and switch, but they'll be like, hey, the Wii U version's out in March. And then
that's still happening?
Yeah, apparently. And you get to wait a few months for the Switch one, but I
think the Wii and the GameCube versions of Twilight Princess were not at the same time, right? Or were they?
It was like a month apart, maybe. It wasn't very long.
I mean, but you're talking about a console that's coming out in supposedly when? March, right?
Yeah, supposedly.
So if you're going to come out in March and your big console release game for it isn't going to come out for 3 months, that seems kind of excessive.
Nope, the Mario game's coming out in March.
They're going to sneak Nintendo dogs and cats in there, and you'll be fine.
But it's going to be DAWGS hosted.
Yeah. I kind of think a Mario game is going to be available.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, all the rumors surrounding that Mario game that you saw in the Switch video lead to believe that will be coming out at launch, which I'm fine with. I'm down for any new Mario whatsoever. I also don't necessarily – I'm not the world's biggest Zelda fan, so I don't care about Zelda really. I think it's important for Nintendo to launch that console well and to have everything ready to go. But to have a big summer tentpole release, I mean, that's also not the worst thing in the world, right? To spread that love around.
They have a big tentpole?
Yeah. That's always good. If you don't have that, then you're in really big trouble. Just ask Iwata.
But usually there aren't very many. Oh, man. But usually the summer isn't known for, like, big blockbuster releases. So
I figured if it gets delayed, they'll probably go ahead and delay it till the next fall. But I guess I have no idea. It's Nintendo, so who knows? But I mean, I just have a feeling there's stuff that's gonna launch with that we don't know about. Like I remember like at least a year ago or more, there was Miyamoto was talking about Pikmin 4, and then that kind of disappeared. And I'm like, well, that's probably an early Switch title if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think they've got at least 10, maybe 15 games they need to launch with.
As long as there's a few Nintendo developed ones.
But don't you also want some of those third-party games? Like, isn't that how this is going to survive, is by having those third-party games at release? Like, if it released with a few Nintendo games and Skyrim on the Switch, is that big to people? Does that matter to people?
Well, I mean, like, the Wii U launched with, like, 21 or 2 games or something. Like, Assassin's Creed 3 launched with it, and, like, no one gave a shit because it was already out. And, like, Arkham City, no one gave a shit.
Skyrim's 5 years old now.
Like, I mean, Skyrim may be a little different, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, it can launch with a bunch of shit, but I think what matters is the Nintendo published games.
Like Zombie U.
And Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
Nintendo
And
Land
Wii
2.
Play.
All I know is
Wii
if it comes out with a Mario game and say that that's a pack-in.
It needs Watch Dogs also.
Oh, yeah,
Watch Dogs HD.
Watch Dogs and Cats, a
Yeah.
virtual experience brought to you by Nintendo.
Watch Dr. Cats. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I agree with you as far as it needs a couple big games for it to be successful. I don't know that the possible pushback of Zelda is that big of a deal, but I think what you touched on earlier, which was if they come out with the Wii U version and then 3 months later they come out with the Switch version, like that's going to be, to your point, a bait and
Switch,
no pun intended. And I think that's kind of fucked up, right? And I just don't want Nintendo to do that because they're just going to dig themselves a hole. They're already cutting off production of the Wii U. Why make people go out and buy it on a system that is dead? Like, that doesn't seem like a smart business move, in my opinion. But then again, neither does releasing 100 Nintendo Minis and then not having any more available for anyone ever. So, like, fucking what do I know?
I mean, I don't know. That Wii U version of Zelda could still not exist. I wouldn't be surprised.
Not exist? Or just it could be delayed too? Or
just be canceled.
like they did with Darksiders, even though that wasn't Nintendo's call.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems so weird. Because why would they stop production
of the Wii U if you're going to release a big tentpole game like that?
I mean, it'd be different if like it was coming out like, in December or something like sooner to when they ended production, I guess. I don't know.
There's probably still a shitload of Wii U's that they can sell, though.
Yeah, probably.
That nobody's bought.
GameStop's got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Pre-owned.
They have a bunch of sad faces on them.
It's the Walmart smile, but with sad face, just stuck on every box.
That's what they put on the refurbished ones. I guess we're not into that.
They just put the big red thing right on the box. Let you know.
It's not even a sticker. Yeah.
Don't buy. Big red D. Don't buy. We'll wait and see what happens with that. It doesn't necessarily worry me all that much. To touch on more of the Switch news, I didn't put this in the outline, but Ralph, you brought up a game that they might be developing for the Switch, which would be the first time one of these games had come.
What?
The home concept of it being, just a portable game, and that would be Pokemon Stars, I believe is what the rumored name is called. That sounds super cool to me. I've wanted a console Pokemon game forever. And I mean, Pokemon Stadium is great, but it's not a Pokemon game. Pokemon Snap is even better, and it's also not a Pokemon game. But both those games are pretty legit. But an actual full-on Pokemon game on your console / portable system, with the Switch being what it is, sounds gangbusters. Like, if it can do what Sun and Moon did for them this year, which is apparently blow the fucking roof off the place because it sold more units than God could ever sell on Bibles, apparently. Like, things were flying off the shelves. Like, my
They're
God.
giving those away at hotels.
Yeah, nobody buys them.
just throwing them at people and using them as bedside tables.
They can do what Nintendo don't, is what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man.
I mean, because Sun and Moon, I mean, they just sold a shit ton apparently.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's if it is coming out, I think it's smart to put it out like next fall.
Yeah, and capitalize on the same market.
Yeah, because maybe that wouldn't make sense for Zelda to come out next fall, and like it could make sense for it to come this summer.
Yeah. How do you guys know?
If you do Mario, I don't know.
No.
I'm just going based on hopefully that it's an actual Pokemon game. If it's just like Stadium 2 or Snap 2, I'm down.
Well, what makes you think it's an actual one? Because normally when they release an actual one, there's two versions, like Sun and Moon.
Well,
because this would be the third in that variety, Sun, Moon, Stars.
Yeah, it's because there was like blue, red, and then yellow came after that.
Right.
And then I have no more examples. I mean, it doesn't happen too often when they have three.
I'm no Pokemon expert.
Yeah. But I mean, like I think I guess I don't want to say that. I don't know. I thought yellow was gonna be like a blue and red kind of together, but then Pikachu was there also.
Right.
Can you say right now that you got Pokemon of every color, or has that not happened yet?
We haven't had clear.
Okay.
Where is that color?
I don't know.
All colors matter.
Yeah.
Pokemon Sun and Moon, 3.7 million copies sold across the region. So that's bigger. That's 85% higher than what previous record holders X and Y were. 4 million the first week alone. 3.7 just flying off the shelves, man. That's pretty big numbers for them, and that's surprising. Like I always tell myself, Pokemon games are the same after every iteration, but they do a bunch of different shit to make it better every time. So this has made me want to jump out and get Sun and Moon, but I think I'll probably just end up waiting and hopefully that this Stars rumor is an actual thing and that we get our first legitimate console Pokemon game, because I think that would be really, really big.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It'd be super smart if it happens. So
yep,
I hope it happens.
I think why not at this point, especially with what you're building the Switch to be? Why wouldn't you have something like that on your docket?
Yeah, and then you gotta get another Animal Crossing in there.
Oh, I can't wait for a fucking console Animal Crossing again. That has me really excited too, because I mean, I love Animal Crossing except for Tom Nook. Fuck that guy.
Well, what if you are Tom Nook?
Okay, I'm down. So I just get to extort people for money and then kill them if they don't pay me.
It's like Conker's Bad Fur Day, except
Tom Nook edition.
Yeah, foreclosing on everybody.
Yep. It's High Nook, and somebody has my money. It's ready to go down.
Yep.
He's in the back room foreclosing on your wife.
Yep.
All his little sons are out there beating everybody up. While he's blowing loads all over your wife.
No.
It's not such a happy home design after all.
He's blowing bells all over. Or making it rain bells.
Making it rain bells.
His bells.
It's one noisy house you got.
There's no roaches in there, well, except his penis. That's all you have going on there. All right, some more Nintendo news. Nintendo and Universal Studios are teaming up to apparently bring to life a real-life Super Mario World theme park.
Damn right.
It's going to be happening not in, the United States. Actually, it is. It's Florida and Hollywood instead of Osaka, Japan. So
that's not the United States.
Yeah. I mean,
well, yeah, Osaka, Japan, not inside of the United States. But the rumor said 2020 is when that's going to be coming out. I am down. I have never been to a giant, big amusement park like a Universal Studios or Disney World or Disneyland. But if they were to, even like Harry Potter didn't make me want to jump up and be like, oh, I got to go do this, I would totally go to a Mario World. In like Florida or Hollywood. That would be.
What about
super
Adventureland?
Cool. Nope. I don't want to do that any more than I have to.
Well,
what about watch the movie Adventureland?
I would do that. I like that. I like that movie.
I'm
probably like the only one that does.
I've never
What do you feel? What do you feel about Mario World theme park in Florida and Hollywood?
That's amazing. Like I've been to Disney World. And, like, it was fine, but the lines were huge, and I don't really give a shit about Disney.
Right.
But I was in middle school, so, it's all right. But Man, I can't even imagine all the nostalgia.
You go in there and you're just fucking climbing up ladders to jump over barrels because it's some
going
stupid
through
ride.
pipes.
Yeah, going through pipes.
Yeah, there's gonna be a slide that's like you jump through a pipe.
Laying the pipe everywhere.
Is it gonna make the noise though as you go through?
You bet.
If it doesn't, I think you would be doing yourself a giant disservice. You're just getting shot through barrels through Donkey Kong's jungle.
What?
Yeah.
You can't do that. That's not part of his world.
I mean,
Super Mario World.
It's just whatever. It's Mario World. It doesn't have to just be Mario. He's gonna have friends. It's like a Mario Park.
Are there any monkeys in this world?
Mario Party Park. You know.
I don't know if there's any monkeys or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, just in
we got
the Mario World game.
Yeah, there's so many games. I don't know. There's probably at least one monkey somewhere, or something that looks like a monkey.
Probably.
The pool area will just be like a giant underwater area, or Super Mario Sunshine, where you can like spray everybody in the face. Can we have like a Super Mario RPG area where no one goes because it's too expensive?
Cranky
Square will
Kong.
allow it. Yeah, Cranky.
He's telling you to
Cranky's
go
there.
home.
I'd be down for that.
And then Tom Nook's like foreclosing on your wife.
Yeah.
More foreclosing.
Yeah.
It just keeps happening over and over again. I just
Get
want Super
strict.
Mario World to be like, I want them to have turnips everywhere, so you can just throw them at people and have it make that sound. That would
This
be
isn't
great.
Doki Doki Panic World. What are you
I don't
thinking?
give a. I need it. As long as I get to ride a Yoshi type ride, I'm down.
Yeah. Yeah, do you shoot my tongue out?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in.
Eats and shits everything out. It's great. Yep, I'm down. And then maybe just, I mean, you got to put like a Mario Kart world in there. Like that would be fucking
Well,
great.
I mean, that's simple. You just have the
Yeah.
go-karts, but then,
I mean, but it's perfect. Like, why wouldn't you want to do that?
and then you're throwing red shells and shit.
Oh yeah, amazing. People are just dead everywhere because it's like so violent. It's the most violent Nintendo's been in years. It's ridiculous.
I'm in.
2020. So we got. I mean, it'll be around by the time we're still alive. Like we won't be too old to go.
Maybe.
2020.
There's no guarantees.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, Donald Trump, baby. Maybe we'll see what happens. He'll probably put a stop to it.
To life.
Yeah, to life. It's just gonna end it all.
Was it Dennis Hopper? He was Dennis Hopper's character in Super Mario World, the movie.
Okay.
The whole time. Or Super Mario Bros, I think it was called, right?
Yeah, man, that was a bad time.
Call him Donald Nuke. Nope, that didn't work. Donald Nook. Tom
Okay.
Nuke. I don't know where I'm going with this.
No, I get it.
Okay, good. All right, let's move on to. I got two more pieces of news here for you. Who is interested in The Walking Dead season 3? Anybody?
Sort of, but I'm a little confused because like they have a physical copy ready to go, but it's not really a physical copy.
It will be the disc with the first episode and access to the other episodes.
Yeah, so is that the permanent solution, or is there going to be one with the disc with all the episodes? Because that's going to be weird.
I'm sure they won't do two store versions. I'm sure this is probably it.
So that's how the Batman
That
is,
sucks.
right?
I didn't buy it, so I don't know.
I think it is because the Batman one is out now, and I don't think every episode is out, right?
I think they just released episode 4 like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so they're not all out. I don't think.
Yeah, that's confusing and weird.
My problem with these games is I've gotten tired. The last one I bought was Walking Dead Season 2. I guess I bought Game of Thrones, but that was when it was all done and over with. But incrementally, it was Walking Dead Season 2, and I just get tired of waiting, man. It's so obnoxious to wait how long they take. First episode for this, which is titled A New Frontier, which of course still stars Clementine, coming out December 20th. So if you're buying a physical copy on February 7th, I mean, by that point, you should have at least 2 episodes out, if not 3. So, I mean, I would think if you can't put out an episode a month, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Is my issue. So I don't think I'll be buying it until it's all said and done.
Yeah, it'll be cheaper too when it's all done because then there'll be deals on it.
This is the first time they've been back to the actual Walking Dead Telltale series since 2013 was when the second season came out, so it's been 3 years. They had the Michonne spinoff that came out this year, but This is the first time since 2013 that you'll be back inside the Telltale Walking Dead series, which I've liked both seasons. I don't want to wait, so I'll just wait to completion.
Paula Cole. She doesn't.
I started thinking about armpit hair.
That's where I said that. That's where I learned to not wait. Was from Paula Cole.
Yeah.
She told me, "Don't wait."
She's speaking for a whole generation.
She really was. You should find her grave and put some roses on there.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's still alive.
Yeah.
Really? Are you sure?
She might not want to wait to die. She might have just done it.
But she didn't want to wait for her life to be over. I figured she just ended it herself. No, that didn't.
Yeah, well, that's the only way to know the answer, right? So she found out.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess she's still alive. She's 48.
Yeah, I think she's still making music.
Gross.
But
you should not do that.
Where have all the Paula Coles gone? That's what the news tuned in.
Yeah. Seems like she got real. I don't know, real churchy after a little bit. So we'll see. The last piece of news that I have.
She still have short hair. I can't even. I thought she had short hair, right?
It looked like long hair there.
Okay.
Do you guys want to play Stardew Valley?
No.
Only on the Switch.
I want to play Stardew Valley any way I can. It's coming out December 13th for PlayStation 4, on Xbox One, December 14th globally, and then the Nintendo Switch version will come out obviously later that year. I'm down. I want to check this game out. I heard nothing but great things about it earlier this year, so I will absolutely, hopefully, check this out with a little hesitation, only because I don't really want to deal with the simulator.
Yeah, it seems like there's way too much going on and a lot of busy work.
That's my worry.
I don't want to deal with that.
It'll be a game that I would want to get if I have nothing else going on, which is almost never. I always have bullshit going on.
I'd watch somebody else play it, but I don't want to play it.
I watched Dan do the quick look and get real bonered about it, but that's all I've done.
Yeah, that's how he learned everything about farming.
Yeah, and then went on to do Farming Simulator and be a great man.
Yeah, he tore that farm up.
Those yeast piles.
Yeah.
Yeast piles?
Yeah.
Is that what he called wheat?
Yeah, he thought when he chopped down the wheat, it turned immediately into yeast. That was Dan. Thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably got a yeast infection now.
I don't know how that man can write a book. How does he write books?
I don't know. He's focused. He's dedicated, I guess. I don't know.
He's something. I mean, I enjoy his work, but wow.
Yeah,
cut down some wheat, turn it into yeast.
Did you? Oh, one of the funniest parts of that video was when he told Jeff that he was going to start saying "hay is for horses" to everybody, and they said "hey," and Jeff was trying to tell him no, not to do that.
I gotta believe that Gersman is just really excited to get rid of Dan.
I think they like him.
I'm sure they do, but I'm sure they're a little excited to get him over to Vinny, and I think him and Vinny are going to be real good together.
I could see how he could be too much for people, but he does seem like he would be somebody that would be interesting to hang around at least. Like, he knows how to do. I don't know. It seems like he knows how to find a good time.
Yeah. He knows how to do something. That's for sure.
A strip club in the middle of nowhere in Lawrence, Kansas.
He's trying to find it. He couldn't find it. I saw a knife fight there. No one got stabbed, though.
I could try to find it. I've never been to a strip club, but maybe I could find it.
I mean, you probably could have just Googled it and then went from there, but whatever.
Google Earthed it.
Google Earthed it. Didn't work.
Yeah.
Googling it probably would have. That's all I've got for news. Go around the horn. You guys got anything pressing that you guys remember that came out last couple of weeks as far as news go that you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
I got nothing.
All right. We'll move on. This has been a big week. This past week, of course, being Black Friday with all the video game deals that we were able to take a look at. I remember waking up Thursday morning, Thanksgiving Day, to a plethora of texts from you gentlemen after I'd closed the night before, telling me about all the game deals that I was missing out on, and then forgetting that online shopping existed until Friday and realizing I could have bought all the shit that I wanted online. But let's go around the horn really quick, talk about all the games that we picked up from Black Friday, and if you guys got anything for Cyber Monday. Ryan, tell me what games you got.
I only got 4 things. 3 of them were 15 and 1 was 20. So I got Mirror's Edge for 15. I got Recore for 15. And I got Ori, the Definitive Edition for 15. And then I bought Bravely Second for 20. So I don't know. Most of the other stuff I had, I almost bought both of the Fire Emblems for 25, but I didn't want to spend any more than 20 on an individual game. So
I saw Bravely Second on clearance at Target the other day for 20.
Yeah, they still have a bunch of like at Target and Walmart. They still have a bunch of their Black Friday games out at the same price as what they were on Black Friday.
Nice.
But yeah, most of the other stuff I had, there were some like games for $8. Like I think they had like one of the Walking Dead games at Target for $8, but it wasn't one you could buy online, and it was not in stores anywhere near me, so I couldn't take advantage of that.
Survival.
Most of the stores, they started their sales early. Like I bought Recore at like 1 a.m. Thursday morning because they started early. And I think it was Thursday morning. So I don't know. Online retailers, Target was definitely nailing it. I could have sent Derek a $6 Halo shirt from Target.
I've been waiting for something to show up at my door. And
you're not going to be waiting much longer.
Oh no!
I should have done the Halo shirt, but they had a bunch of cool shirts on sale at Target, but I didn't buy any of them. I
was really, really waiting. I was waiting for that Halo shirt. Waiting to see if it was going to come so you finish the fight a 14th time.
Yeah, you got to finish the fight, restart the fight, and then finish it again.
Finish it again, yeah. What are the games that you bought? Are you most excited to start playing if you haven't played it already?
For me, it was I've started everyone except for Mirror's Edge because Mirror's Edge isn't here yet. But Recore was the one I was most interested in trying just because it seemed the most unique out of all the ones that I got. I tried the Ori one was weird because I was telling Ralph that it has like its own achievements. It's like its own game. It has like I don't think you can import your save from the other one, which I guess you couldn't really anyway, right? Because it didn't have. If you finished the game, you couldn't do a new game plus in the original.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird, but probably Recore for me.
We'll hear about that here in a little bit. Ralph, tell me about the games you bought.
Well, I snagged that sweet Xbox One Final Fantasy 15 pre-order for $29.99.
That's a crazy deal, man.
I don't even know why it happened, but I still don't have the game yet. I think it's going to be here tomorrow, supposedly.
Right.
If ever. They might just not even be sending it to you.
They might know that you don't actually want the game, and they're just going to trade it in for you and send you a Best Right credit card with the credit for the game.
Card. I mean, I figure for $30, if I didn't like it, then yeah, I could definitely get at least 30 out of it.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
30 for 30.
Yeah. Yeah. I got the BioShock collection for 30. And I got that from Best Buy. I picked up Left 4 Dead 2 for some reason from Walmart for $8 on
just
360. It's backwards compatible.
I was never into the Left 4 Dead game. Somebody was telling me about some new game called Killing Floor that it's basically like Left 4 Dead.
I have that.
Do you really? Killing Floor 2?
They had a physical version exclusively at GameStop. So I'm like, I should get that. Had a bunch of credit.
Is it multiplayer only?
It might as well be. That game is just like a horde mode.
Yeah, it's just waves and waves of zombies, right?
I fucking hate it. It's not for me.
Yeah. It's like Call of Duty Zombies mixed with Left 4 Dead. I'm like, that doesn't sound like anything for me because I hate Call of Duty Zombies and I did not like Left 4 Dead.
See, I've never played Left 4 Dead and I've always heard good things. And I'm like, well, $8. And it's backwards compatible, but I'll probably hate it, but whatever.
They released the first two like really close to each other and then nothing since two.
It just died.
Yeah. I really can't remember if I got anything else. Well,
no
GameStop
Galgun.
had no, not yet. GameStop had like some buy two, get one free pre-owned shit. So I picked up some Wii U garbage I didn't already have. Like, I'll list them for you. FIFA
Monster
Soccer
High.
13.
Oh,
Oh man.
I already have all the Monster High games.
oh man.
Terraria and Wipeout 3, like the game show Wipeout.
Oh man, you should watch those quick looks with Vinny. Those are good. Vinny and Ryan.
I bet. I guess I went ahead and ordered. GameFly had Dead Rising on Xbox One for $15. I think I went ahead and ordered that, but I haven't got it yet. But yeah, I think that's it.
Nothing else?
I don't think so. I can't remember.
You can buy No Man's Sky again.
I thought about buying for 15 since it got that big ass update, but I
Yeah.
didn't.
Does it put a big ass on every ship, or what's it doing?
It puts some asses in the seats
Oh, man.
for about 2 hours at a time. I owned No Man's Sky for like 2 days and did not open it and returned it promptly to Walmart, where my wife bought it for me, which was great because I did tell her to get it. But I didn't know it was $25. I knew like Best Buy or someone had it for 20, and I was like, 20. And then Ralph said that GameFly had it for 15, which was like, well, I don't even want it for 15 really, because I know I'm not going to like this game. I don't even know why I got it. And Ryan succinctly put it in the best way I possibly could hear it. I could just as soon burn $15 with a fire and flame than I could buy No Man's Sky, which is absolutely true. Like, I could just fucking throw it into some fire and it would be the same turnout.
I pretty much burned $48.
You made a worse decision.
Yeah.
So I heeded his advice. I did not keep No Man's Sky. I returned that and used that money towards purchasing Final Fantasy 15. As far as Black Friday deals, I ended up getting Far Cry Primal, which I think is upstairs, I guess. I didn't even know it came, but it's up there somewhere. I got that for $15, and I also got World of Final Fantasy for $35, which is a little steep, but it's a game that I'll get into. I think that was the only 2 games that I ended up getting for Black Friday this year. It was kind of a light year.
Nobody got Dragon Quest Builders.
I thought about it hard, but
Yeah. I almost bought God Eater 2 for $30 because it was on sale for $30 at one point.
I actually thought about it also. Then I watched some gameplay, and I'm like, I know I wouldn't be able to handle it.
It's kind of like a mix of Monster Hunter and that Freedom Wars game that came out on Vita.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I just couldn't handle it. And there was a couple of, like, I wanted Mortal Kombat XL for $20, like, because I've still not played any of the last 2 Mortal Kombat games, and I didn't end up getting that. I think I deleted everything else that I was trying to get. Let me see here. Yeah, and Titanfall 2 I didn't pull the trigger on because it was only the Xbox One version at Walmart for $27.
Oh, I could have bought an Xbox One S. They had some console deals.
Everyone keeps telling me I should buy an Xbox One S only because I have a 4K TV that I think could do HDR. I don't know for sure, but at least a 4K TV that I'd be able to utilize that on, it would look better.
It's probably crappy HDR, but
yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I also just don't really want an Xbox ever, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, I the only game I regret not being able to get was definitely Mortal Kombat. And that shit was sold out quick, $20. People were all over that game.
I think GameStop had it when I was at a GameStop.
Physically?
Yeah, I think it was 20 there. Maybe more.
I didn't physically go anywhere. I physically sat on my couch and ordered everything that I wanted.
Well, I just went like Friday evening because I was going to see what they had in store.
yeah, I went out to the stores. I didn't buy anything at any of the stores, though. I just kind of went out to hang out, sat in giant-ass Kohl's line for no reason.
Oh, man, that's a bad time.
It was a bad time. It was horrible.
Kohl's has nothing for you.
At least I wasn't near my brother because apparently my brother was in that line behind me somewhere ripping ass. And everybody couldn't go anywhere. They had to just deal with it.
Take it in, man. Just drink it in. That's super good.
Yeah,
That sounds like something I would do. Just fucking rail on people just the whole time. Just to fuck with them. But that's been Black Friday. It's been the lightest Black Friday for me in the last 3 years.
It was Brown Friday in Kohl's.
Yeah, for real. But then again, I mean, I also got Final Fantasy 15 3 days later. I picked up Skyrim, Call of Duty, and
Tomb Raider
all before that. So, I mean, if you count those games, I got 6 games in the last 3 weeks. Like, that's a lot of video games. That's a lot of fucking video games, and I'm only playing one of them because there's only really one of them that matters. And I'm going to tell you about that because why the fuck not? And that game is Final Fantasy 15, and it is real good. It is really, really good. Ryan, where's your copy at?
It's installing right now. It's probably done.
I don't know. There's took me 40 minutes to install, and then another I loaded it and it was like, oh, still has 20 more gig or 20 more % to install once you load the game. So fire that up and check that.
Yeah, I put it in before we started this.
Yeah, it is. It's really, really fun. I wish that you had been able to play it. Ralph, I wish you'd been able to at least try it so we could talk about it a little more. We'll be able to get probably more in-depth into it next week. But I don't know how much you guys want me to talk about as far as gameplay and story. You tell me how much you really want me to get into here because I know you're both going to play it at least.
Oh, Ralph already knows some of it because he's watched some of that anime.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure he remembers so much of it.
I kind of do. So what's the combat like? Is it like the demos were?
I mean, it's very active, but you can do both. So if you'd rather strategize it, there is a wait option. So every time that you were standing still in battle, it'll pause the battlefield, and you can tell people what to do, kind of like how the first, I think, Dragon Age was, where you can manipulate how you wanted people to move around in the middle of the battle and then switch that up periodically.
I think it was on PC. Well, that was mostly just on PC.
It was on PS3, too, because I played it that way as well. But it's active time battles. I mean, you're running through the open world. You'll get, you run past a pack of enemies, or they'll jump up on you, and you'll instantly just start fighting. The thing that annoys me is the lock-on system isn't the greatest. You actually have to hold R1 to lock on. There's no hold and click, and then shift it between enemies. So that's kind of annoying. So that kind of messes with your precision as far as your warp jumps. Your warp jump is L1 or R1 and circle, and it'll warp dash you towards somebody, and that'll be a warp attack. And then it's just your normal, you press square to hit, and you do that. L1 to block. Squeeze. That's how I'm doing it. I'm on 2 or 3 different controller schemes.
Do you have a timer?
No.
No gauges?
Nope.
That's good.
I saw somebody's review on Amazon had the music as 9 out of 10, and their description was, it's not emo. Is that accurate?
Okay.
Did we lose there?
Oh. I'm still here.
Oh.
There's some pretty cool elements to the music that I don't really want to spoil for you, but you're in your car a lot, which means you listen to the radio a lot or CDs.
Listen, some talk radio. You
can buy soundtracks to other Final Fantasy games.
Can I listen to the local Chiefs sports guys talk about Alex Smith?
You don't want to listen to that fucking guy tell you touchdown. Because that's annoying as shit.
Not that guy. But yeah, I did get to hear that guy.
Sunday. Fun of him.
Yeah, that guy sucks. You can buy the soundtracks to other Final Fantasy games and listen to them in your car, which is pretty cool. So I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10, 13, 15 so far.
How's the driving? Because the Game Informer review said it was abysmal.
I mean, so you can drive if you want to, or one of your 4 party members is the driver. Let me paint this picture for you really quick. You and 3 other guys,
Michael
right?
Madsen.
Right. It's you and 3 other dudes. And I'll tell you right now before you guys start playing this, because this is how I took it. There's 4 brothers. What's another famous show, video game, movie that also involves 4 brothers?
4 brothers starring
that are also maybe teenagers.
Isn't there that Gyllenhaal movie about brothers? Or
nope, not that one.
There was a Gyllenhaal movie that dealt with
maybe of the teenage mutant ninja variety, if you will.
Battletoads. Is that what you're getting at? There's only 3 of them. Whoops.
Basically, the characters in this game feel like they're the fucking Ninja Turtles to me. Like, your character is obviously billed as Leonardo because you're the leader. And then you have this big, gruff, mean dude. That would be Raph. You have the smart dude that drives. That's Donatello. And then you have the nerdy, funny dude, and that's Michelangelo. And that's what you have here. You have Noctis, who's your Leonardo. You have Cal something. He's your Raphael. Yep. Yeah, the dude with glasses. He's your Donatello. And then Porta Potty is the other dude's name or something like that. And he's your Michelangelo. Like, he said some shit that is absolutely in a Ninja Turtle. He's just real bubbly and outgoing and just stupid. Well, you play it. If you get far, like, that's how it made me feel.
I don't want to like ruin it for you, but I think that's just anime. I think that's like every anime ever.
Yeah,
but they all have those type of characters.
That's the first thing that it popped in my head was like, this is the Ninja Turtles. Like, that's what I'm watching right now is the Ninja Turtles in human form. This is weird.
Japanese Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it's real-time combat. Like I said, you can switch it to weight. The driving itself, you don't do it. You can set waypoints. If you're lucky enough and you pick a spot that you can fast travel drive, you can just fast travel to it for like 10 gil, which is nothing. Personally, I haven't had any problems with the load times. There have been comments on the load times. Our friend Tony Welchel commented on the load times because, I mean, they're probably Bloodborne style, like a minute or so, depending on what you're doing. Like, they can be a little long, but it's a big-ass expansive.
Did we lose him?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
He's back. He's back.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of problems on your end, it seems like, with your 120 meg internet.
150.
150, thank you.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
what's going on. They're probably watching, like, upstairs or something.
It's possible.
Are you editing yourself?
Live edit.
Are they live blogging the Game
Oh
Awards?
man, I think they deleted Final Fantasy and then bought it digitally online and are downloading it right now.
Fucking me over hardcore with me. Yeah, I don't think the driving's that bad. I think you'll be fine because unless it's nighttime, which they tell you not to drive. You're not powerful enough to fight what demons come out at night, but you can if you really want to. What other questions do you have that I can answer for you before it's like getting into spoilerific territory?
Who's got the coolest hair?
I mean, the Raphael Calcium dude does because he's got a sweet ass mullet.
Cal Ripken.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is pretty ripped, so that makes sense.
Okay.
Are there any juniors in baseball? They had like Ken Griffey Jr., Cal Ripken Jr. I mean, what happened to all the juniors?
Got imported from La Hacienda or something.
La Hacienda? Isn't that a Mexican place?
Yeah. Yep. You got me. All right. My bad.
Wasn't there Jerry Hairston Jr.? Maybe that was
Sure. Jerry Garcia Jr. He probably plays baseball somewhere.
Yeah.
probably.
There's a fishing mini game in Final Fantasy where you fish. Each your characters have like a special ability. So like your guys, you fish. One of the dudes is photography. One of the dudes is cooking, and the other one is survival. So that's by walking more. Like if you walk more, you increase the survival skill. So
they're all walking, right?
Right, but say you drive instead of walk, his skill doesn't go up as much.
Oh man,
yeah. So the cooking is not, yeah, really true. The cooking isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like I thought that was going to be a bitch, but it's not. Anytime you ever make a camp, the dude's just like, well, I can make this, and you make it, and it just skill goes up. It's simple. So
is the fishing as good as it is in Nier? Or Nier, excuse me.
I have neither played Nier, so I don't know. It's still upstairs.
Oh, well. Oh, you have it?
No, I don't have it. I have but
you have a fishing pole upstairs?
I have a pole upstairs, but it's not a fishing pole.
Oh, no.
It's my detachable pole.
The North Pole.
Pole. It's Molineer.
Not like
yeah, I
the
don't know what
Ghostbusters pole.
Yeah, I got a pole. This is great. I don't know what else to really say about the game before you guys play it. It's really fun. The story is slow to catch for me to start. Like it hasn't like gripped onto me. Like, oh man, this is fucking crazy. But I'm also only 2 chapters in, and I've been playing for 17 hours or so. It's really fun. I like it a lot.
What about like side missions? You've been doing many of them?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of side missions. It's a lot of your typical side mission fare. Like right now, I just got to the Chocobo place, and so this dude's like, "Hey, go take a picture of this Chocobo to make sure it's still alive." Okay, so you go and find the Chocobo, take a picture of it. Here you go. Oh, okay, here you go. Here's this Chocobo that's injured. Go heal the Chocobo, and you just give it a potion that you would normally take yourself.
Was there some awesome, horrible metal music talking about riding a Chocobo?
Chocobo, but there is.
I don't know.
Metal music. Man, this must be pretty brutal. I'm gonna figure out what's going on upstairs.
They're described to PlayStation.
They're probably binge watching Gilmore Girls.
Oh,
I hope not.
My mom is.
Oh, I gotta figure out what Rory's up to.
I've put in plenty of time with the game. The soundtrack is pretty cool, but I more enjoy the fact that I have like a little MP3 player that I can carry around with me in the overworld, and I can just listen to music as I go. That's kind of nifty. It's fetch quest stuff on the side quest, nothing big and Skyrim-esque from what I hear about Skyrim, like nothing big and expansive. That's taken me a while to complete. That's been important quite yet. It's a good time, dude. It's a good Final Fantasy game. I'm having a lot of fun. I almost got killed by a cactuar like first 5 hours of the game, so I was like, "Yep, this is we're good." I
shoot a bunch of needles at you.
It was shooting a shit ton of needles at me, and it was all like flat shaded, just bouncing all over the place like it was old. It looked pretty good. Yeah. Yep, it was everything you want in a cactuar and more.
Oh yeah, you got the Chocobo. So were you riding the Chocobo, or
I got the ability to now ride Chocobos. You rent them by days, and you can just
ride the Chocobo. There's a Chocobo on your drink.
It's true.
Your Whiz drink.
Let's discuss this Whiz.
Listen, my drink has got an ice cream cone on it.
How many airships have you seen?
So what I define as an airship, none. Maybe one, I guess, during a cutscene. But as you're in the overworld, the Empire will come through in like tiny little airships and drop off troops you have to battle or run away from in the overworld. It's like you see those all the time. But like actual consider an airship, what I would consider an airship, none.
Well, all right. So like in Final Fantasy 13, when they had that giant, huge ass thing, you consider that an airship?
Yes.
And you haven't seen anything like that yet?
Like I said, I believe you see one in a cutscene early on, but that's it.
Okay.
That's it. I think you Star Wars-esque see one in like some ruins off to like the distance, but that's it.
All right.
But yeah, overall, I'm having a really good time with it. I don't want to stop playing it. Like I said, I'm not doing anything. It's hard with open world games, man, because you just want to do everything. Oh, there's a treasure spot over here. Oh, you can pick some flowers over here. It feels very much like The Witcher, like where you just want to do a shit ton of stuff all the time, and you want to craft, and you want to build, and you want to upgrade, and you want to do everything you can.
With less banging.
With way less banging, which is sad.
No banging on a unicorn?
None. No, absolutely not. I wish. But yeah,
Oh man.
I get the gist of it.
The gist of Wiz.
Wiz and his energizing elixir.
Yeah.
Man.
So how many did you actually buy?
Just one, and I almost regret it.
I bought 2.
$3 a bottle, though. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, people are selling them on eBay, even though there's a shitload of them still available in stores.
Man, how do you sell a glass bottle full of liquid on eBay? I don't.
Well, you put Shaq's face on it, and then it sells.
Is he a mailman? No, that's Karl Malone. Never mind.
I don't know what flavor would he be.
Purple. Purple flavor. Not grape, but purple.
Okay.
Probably pomegranate.
When I think of purple flavor, I think of Kool-Aid.
Returned from my absence yet, or am I still dead?
No, you're back.
Okay, good.
You were gone for a long time that last time, though.
I don't know what's happening. Because, like, normally when it fucks up on my end, it's like, oh, you're having connectivity issues and kicks me out. This does not. It has not.
You're like, you've been, like, fuzzy. Your video has, like, pretty much the whole time. Which I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I have no idea.
Whatever.
Somebody's trying to silence your Final Fantasy talk.
That's okay. I probably should anyway. Let's move on. Ryan, what about you? What have you been playing, sir?
I've tried a bunch of different things. The main thing I've been playing is Watch Dogs 2. That game plays very similar to the first one. Like, I still think the driving feels kind of weird, and you're mostly kind of doing the same things, but what is different is, like, the story's way better, the characters are way better, the city's way better. So everything about that aspect of it is way better. So it just makes the whole game kind of feel better, even though you're still mostly doing the same kind of stuff you were doing in the first one. I thought like Aiden Pierce was pretty stupid, like a bad character. The story was pretty awful.
Bad story for real.
And even they made the city of Chicago boring. Where this is like complete opposite. They make San Francisco seem like a ton of fun to run around, and like there's enough unique buildings and unique environments that it's pretty cool just running around San Francisco. And it's like San Francisco and surrounding areas. They do like part of Oakland and some other stuff like that too. And you got like a little drone that you can fly around, so it just seems more interesting. But so I don't know if I'm going to try to finish that first, probably like halfway through, or if I'm just going to stop playing it and play Final Fantasy.
So you're playing the Wii U version?
Yeah, I know. I'm playing the GameCube version.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you think they'll make Watch Dogs 2 on the Switch?
I don't know. Ubisoft's been...
They started off strong, right?
Yeah.
And then they fade away from Nintendo's platform.
Yeah.
But
probably.
Yeah. Other than that, like, so I was out of town for Thanksgiving, so I made sure I brought Batman because my nephew likes to play that. And he finished all of Arkham Asylum and got through like maybe like a third of Arkham City. I don't like, so are those comparison shots, they must have been against like PC versus these remakes because it looks way better. Like if I put in my 360 version, it wouldn't even compare to this. So like they just look way sharper. The graphics look so much better. So I don't know. I don't get those comparison videos. I don't know if they're just like poor comparison or poor choices for them to compare, but it looks so much better.
But I mean, that's not the first one to do that. We had the issue with the Assassin's Creed fuck up this last time. The dude looked real fucking weird.
In the Ezio collection?
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Did you see the video? I think it was literally the trailer they posted, and the dude's fucking eyes were all sorts of out of whack.
Like the main character?
No, it was a background character, but even so.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, he's like just some character model that they probably have like a ton of them just wander around the city like that.
Oh, but it's like his eyes were bugging as shit.
Yeah.
But it had been high on speed.
But I played some of the Ezio collection, and it seems totally fine. It's kind of weird to go back to that. I probably even talked about that last week about the baby, where you control the baby.
Yeah.
Or not last week, a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, I played a little bit more of that. It's just there's so much shit. I really want to play it, but there's other more important shit to play, so I just have to not try to put it in and play it when I got Final Fantasy and Watch Dogs and.
You got to just churn on Final Fantasy too, because like if it's anything like the last time when I had a big ass game like that, the second I pulled it out of my system, this sounds real dirty. I just didn't play with it anymore.
Well, then I got like Dead Rising next week and Last Guardian.
You don't need either of those games.
Oh, I have to play Dead Rising. Those games are so fun.
Okay, but you don't need the other one then.
I probably need that one too.
Yeah, I'm probably getting that.
Oh my god! What's going to be your free game then?
I don't know.
Halo 5.
Yeah.
Game's like $20 now.
Yeah. I don't know, but I may do that for the buy 2 get 1 free because it'd be like $100 for 3 games. I'm like, yeah, be all right.
Yeah. I played some of Recore. That game seems okay to start off with, although I've already fell through the world like immediately. I just made a simple jump and just went right through the world.
Yeah. Video.
Yeah, I got to one of like the first like kind of like weird challenge dungeon. I don't even know how you describe it, but they had me jumping across a bunch of platforms and that not fun. Fun.
And like they want you to finish it in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drove me nuts.
Yeah, that was not fun at all. I stopped. That was the last thing I did last night. Shut it off after that. I played a little bit of Bravely Second. That game is very much like Bravely Default with like a weirder main character. Like I don't know. I don't really like him so far, but it is so far. It's pretty much like they just continued making that first game, but didn't add anything new besides some characters. I think that is it. Yeah. Other than that, like. I was hoping to get Final Fantasy on Tuesday, and UPS failed me.
They did.
They failed me hard.
So I went to a store to get it because I didn't want to wait till Thursday to get it. I wanted to get it, even though I didn't get the chance to play it on Tuesday. I picked it up Tuesday, brought it home, installed it, and then was too busy to play it. And then I started it up on Wednesday morning and played it all morning until I went to work. And then I came home, went to bed yesterday, and woke up this morning and started playing it at about 10:30 this morning after I took Jolene to school, and haven't stopped.
You're still playing it?
I mean, well, in my mind, I'm still in the game.
Okay.
I don't have my Vita with me. I could be, share playing it or not share playing it, but cross play.
Whatever
it's called, remote play.
I don't remember what it's called.
Remote play. Yep, that's it. All right. Well, Ralph, that leaves you. Tell us what you have been playing this fine week, my good man.
Well, did I tell you about how I got Crash Bandicoot 3 warped at a Goodwill for $3?
I mean, I love Crash Bandicoot, so you didn't tell me, but I'm down.
Oh, yeah, I got that and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis and Gex, all for $3 each.
Gex is super good for $3.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played much of Gex. I played a little bit, but finished Crash Bandicoot warped. Me and my girlfriend kind of took turns on levels. Then she fell asleep, so I kind of finished it.
Just went ahead and finished it all up.
I don't know. Like I know I beat the final boss, which was kind of a bitch, but
yeah,
I mean, it was really fun. Like it's kind of like I went back and looked at reviews for it because like it's kind of there's not a lot to it.
Oh, I think it got railed in reviews, didn't it?
No, I'm like they were praised the shit out of it.
Really?
Oh yeah, like at the time it must have been amazing. Like this is hard to go back to that just because it's so linear and
right.
Just like you're jumping and there's not like a lot to it. It's really fun though, but I never really played much. I played part of the first Crash Bandicoot, and I think that was it before this one.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a good time. You're like flying in an airplane in a couple levels,
Really?
which are really hard, and you're riding a tiger in a few levels. Yeah, you're riding something else. I don't remember. No, it's a good game though. I recommend picking it up at your local Goodwill for $3.
If you can find it, pick it up.
Did we lose Ryan?
We did, yeah. He just
No, he's
back. His PC apparently.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. So finish that. Let's see.
I'm
So yeah, I
back.
played. Welcome back.
It's a little
Oh,
man.
episode 115.
Blue screen.
Wow.
Oh, that was awesome.
So I played a little bit of the BioShock collection, just the first BioShock, and I don't know. It looks really nice. Seems like it runs at 60 frames a second. I don't know if it actually does.
I think it does. Like, I watched a bunch of Digital Foundry videos on it. I think for the most part, it's around 50 to 60. So
Okay, yeah, it looks real nice. I kind of forgot how like the combat was in that, because I'm used to like holding like left trigger to like zoom or look down the sights.
yeah.
That game wants you to push the right stick in to look down the sights. Like, it's just weird
Yeah.
going back to that. But I mean, it's still that the sound design and music in that game is just fucking creepy and great. The character models look a little rough. I mean, it is kind of old at this point, so that's fine.
Did you find one of those like commentary things, or
I found a couple of them, like where, like, yeah, they'll play like a film, and like Jeff
Yeah.
Keighley's trying to tell you about something.
about Doritos?
It's like I'm sitting here interviewing Doritos and Ken Levine.
And then the next one, he's just interviewing Doritos Dust. Yeah.
Let's talk to Doritos Dust about Ken Levine. Yeah.
This is Mr. Dust coming to you live.
Yeah, I mean, Gold Dust should have been Doritos Dust. Like, what happened?
Yeah, it could have been Orange Gold Dust. That would have been great.
Should have been a
Yeah.
Taco Bell tie-in, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems cool. I mean, I don't know if we'll finish it right away again, but especially with Final Fantasy 15 coming, I kind
Did
of
you
need.
ever? Oh, did you ever play Minerva's Den, or did you never get around to doing that?
I never actually had Minerva's Den. I never
Yeah.
paid for it or whatever, so I should probably play that. I kind of want to play through BioShock 1 and 2 again. Probably Infinite 2 at some point, but yeah, I'd like to play Minerva's Den. I was playing BioShock because I needed something to tide me over till Final Fantasy because I finished Paper Mario Color Splash.
Wow,
Oh,
congratulations. Congratulations.
I don't even want to know how long it took. I'm guessing
I know.
nearly 50 hours.
Did you count how many toads were in it?
I did not have the toad problem that I hear other people did, but because I'm like, well, it's the Mushroom Kingdom. There's toads everywhere. Like, I've played a Mario game before.
They all look the same, though, don't they?
They're different colors.
Or is that like
That's a
Nintendo's
toad, though. Like, that is a toad. That's how toads are.
is that like Nintendo's commentary on like racism and people thinking everyone is that what it is?
It's the whole plot's about racism, really.
Against toads.
Yeah, like, well, because Bowser's like colored in black paint and he's bad, and I'm like,
Oh man.
Nintendo, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are they thinking?
And they want you. There's just one of Bowser's. I don't even know if it's Bowser's kids anymore or his nephews and nieces, like Morton and Roy and whatever, Ludwig, the Koopa kids. Like, one of them's covered in black paint, or covers everything in black paint. And they want you to throw him into a washing machine, and I'm like, okay,
Oh,
this is. I don't like where this is going, Nintendo. Clean up the black. It's bad.
oh man.
Man, I really enjoyed that game. I didn't know if I was going to.
I'm happy that you did. That makes me happy.
There's like a few spots that were a bitch. And like the final boss battle was kind of a bitch. It only took me twice, but it only took me 2 tries. But like the first time, like it's like a half-hour battle. And like just want to fucking blow your brains out after losing after half an hour. But
Well, how like it's not as bad as the Devil's Third one, right?
I never. That wasn't even the final battle. That
Oh, that you gave up on?
Like I put that game on easy and couldn't fucking beat that boss. I don't know. Man, I'm trying to think of more things about this. Like the post game stuff. Was just stupid. I don't even know what happened. Basically, there's color again.
Nothing.
do?
Yeah.
There's a bullet bill in there.
Bowser was painting bullet bills to drop on the world until I set off black. Until I set off a bomb that blew up the factory where the bullet bills were being made. Spoiler.
Was Bowser hurt?
I don't really know. I assume he'll be fine and he'll be back for another Mario game, but it's hard to say.
Are you ready for your hot breaking news?
Uh-oh.
Regarding a Duke Nukem announcement?
It got canceled. The announcement did.
If you pre-order the new Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, you get to play as Duke Nukem.
That's awesome.
How much are they charging for it?
I don't know. I don't know, but I'm down. Like Duke Nukem spitting out all that bullshit that one dude spit out in Bulletstorm, I'm in for.
So who's making the Bulletstorm thing? Because like that was Epic, right? And then
Those people can fly. I think Gearbox bought. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if they bought that studio, but they got a lot of the people from that studio and somehow got the rights.
Gearbox Software is listed as the publisher instead of Electronic Arts, who put out the original version of the game.
What? That's so confusing to me. Because I thought Epic bought People Can Fly.
Yeah, they did.
And then okay, I don't know. I haven't followed what's happened to them since Bulletstorm, so I have no idea.
They got bought out, and then in 2015 they took back the rights to Bulletstorm, and now are apparently publishing a whatever with fucking
Duke
Pitchford.
That'd be great.
I mean, Bulletstorm is a Duke Nukem style game. Also, they showed off the Breath of the Wild clip already on the Video Game Awards, just so you're aware.
Oh, I didn't know they were going to show.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the awards.
Yep.
Wasn't there's supposed to be some other big announcement, right? That we were talking about a couple weeks ago.
I don't know. Probably Miyamoto, who's getting on stage. No, I'm sorry, not Miyamoto.
No, it was Remedy. Remedy was supposed to announce a game.
Oh.
They're giving fucking Metal Gear guy an award right now.
Didn't he get it every year?
I mean, probably. He's getting some award. Anyway, sorry, Ralph. Keep going. I just want to let you know.
Well, there was this. I don't know.
Kojima award.
Yeah. I could spoil this because it doesn't fucking matter because none of you guys are going to play this.
Nope.
But there's this pretty sweet level in Paper Mario Color Splash where,
Well, would you say it was too sweet?
I can't legally say that. You go into this Toad's house and he's looking at his TV. He's just staring at it and it's playing the first level in Super Mario Brothers 3.
What?
And he's
repeat?
He's like, I don't know what the deal is, but sometimes I just stay up all night and these images.
What? Oh my god, sounds like he's a porn addict.
Yeah. So you have this stupid power called cutout where you cut out something in the world and you can jump into it or something. So you jump into Super Mario 3 and you
what a graphics look like.
It's pretty sweet. You and all the no, I think the enemies are actually 8-bit. Yeah, so your Paper Mario is regular, but the enemies are 8-bit. It's a pretty awesome level.
Yeah, I'm about to look that up on YouTube.
I'm about to look it up right now, just looking at. Oh man, that looks super fucking weird.
Yeah, you can.
It looks really HD and creepy.
Yeah, you do this thing that was in Super Paper Mario on Wii, where you push some button and it turns the world 3D, so you can go behind the 2D images.
Right.
That was the main thing in Super Paper Mario, but that's how that works. And that level.
This looks really cool.
Can you finish the level? Can you like?
Yeah,
Which
you
level is it?
jump on the flagpole. No, there's no flag.
Uh,
Well, there's flagpoles in that, but there's not in Super Mario 3.
yeah, it's just that box with like a star and the.
There's
flower.
there's a star in a box
Okay.
at some point, but there's flagpoles.
So it turns into like a weird, like a 90-degree angle, kind of 45-degree angle kind of look to it, so you can go around the corners. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, and find secrets and shit.
That is
Yeah.
dope as fuck.
It's pretty good.
That is super cool.
Yeah, I mean that game has like a lot of little nice touches like that, but it's just I don't know. I can see why it turned people off pretty bad, but it's gonna make my list. I'll tell you that much.
Well, yeah, I mean, you finished like what, 12 games this year?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the over/under on it being on the list is pretty high.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
What about the list of 2? Would it make it on that?
pretty dope.
It'd be near it.
Nair it?
Higher it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I'd play anything else. Got this sweet gym on PlayStation 1 called Maximum Force.
What is
I'll
that?
just leave you at that.
Okay.
It's a lot-
Did you put in Resident Evil 3 or is that not
Not
happening?
yet.
You got to make
No.
sure it at least works.
Yeah, I probably should. Maximum Force is a light gun shooter. And man, I need a light gun and a CRT to properly play that.
Do you need a permit to carry a light gun?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Probably be better
Well,
for you, yeah.
I mean, it would hurt, but you know. I think that's all I've been doing.
Okay. Well, if that's all you've been playing, we talked about what I've been playing. Ryan delved into his collection. I believe that brings us to the end of the show, which means it is time once again for everybody's favorite game show right here on the Level Up Show podcast. That, of course, hosted by none other than our careful Ralph. Ralph, take it away.
Hello and welcome to the show
Within a show.
where the scores are surmised. It's surmised the score. This week, our contestants are the same as last time.
I don't know.
Kevin Eubanks was laughing. He's my sidekick. He's over there in the corner, dead. Murder is not funny. Accidents happen.
That's manslaughter, right?
Yeah, that's a good murder noise. So, yeah. Last week, we surmised some scores.
2 weeks ago.
I'm just going to keep saying last week.
That's okay. We scored like, what, was it 5? Did we do 5 games last time?
We did 4, but one of them doesn't have any reviews yet.
I don't think Last Guardian has any yet, right?
No, so we're going to save that for next.
When's the embargo up for that, I wonder? Comes out Friday, right?
I think it's
It
just
comes
whenever they give them copies, which I think they do have copies now because I saw
I think it comes out Tuesday. I think it's the 6th.
it's Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's the 6th.
But we did surmise the score for Darksiders War Mass Turd Edition.
Shit! I did play a little bit of that. I forgot to talk about it, but it's not worth it. I just played the intro.
I watched part of the quick look, and yeah. it's
Yeah, I
great.
pretty much played the same part.
Well, Darksiders War Mass Turd Edition actually had the most reviews on the Xbox One,
Wow.
Oh man,
which is weird. It only had like 11 reviews. But it still had the most. The final score, I guess, is final, was 81 on the Xbox One.
Okay.
So coming in dead last with a surmise of 72 was Ralph. Coming in dead second with a guess of 77, Derek. Almost nailing it with a guess of 80 was Ryan. Oh, Ryan. You get to pick one of the 1 million greatest games of all time.
oh man,
This has gotten out of control.
Ryan, what is your pick for one of the 1 million?
Let's say Freedom Fighters.
Okay. I'm into that.
I
Freedom
don't know what that
Fighters.
is.
I never played it, but I know what it is.
It's made by the same people that make the Hitman games.
Ralph, did you have games from last time? Because it says the last time that we updated this was November 8th.
Oh, I probably didn't write it on the Google
online.
Doc. I could tell you what they are.
No, that's okay. I'll let you do it. I was just checking it.
I forgot. Okay. The next game we surmised the score for was Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS. The final Metacritic score for this game was a 75. I don't know if that's actually final. The game's not out yet.
When did you pull these?
Just right before we started. It's been the same score for the last couple days, I think. I don't know. There could be more reviews, but I don't think it matters because I don't think it's going to get much higher. 75. So coming in dead last with a guess of 87.
Oh, shit. It's pretty high.
Was Ryan.
Damn. What was the original even?
It was probably closer to 90. Yeah.
Oh, man. The 3DS one sucked that bad.
It has no fucking connectivity thing.
Hey, can't upload your levels. Fucking dumb. Coming in so close, but to dead last.
So far.
So close to dead last.
With a guess of 85 was Eric. And not at all nailing it, but getting
Are you in the 80s too?
with a guess of 82.
We really have faith in Nintendo here.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know about the lack of uploading. It seems like the whole point of them.
I think I knew that, so I probably had an advantage in this.
I knew about it too, but I still thought it's Nintendo, so it'll get reviewed kind of high because it's a Mario Maker game.
It should have.
And I figured people would find a reason to like it.
Nope.
A reason to make some Mario.
But instead they did not. They decided to go against the Mario.
Since I got closest, I get to pick one of the 1 billion greatest games of all time. So I am going to pick Dead Space.
Oh, yeah. Good choice.
1.
Good choice.
Dead Space 1.
Great
Dead
game.
Space Ignition.
See if I can take that off my list. Oh, have you played Dead Space Ignition?
I think I played a demo of it or something.
Was that the Wii U rail shooter or the Wii rail shooter?
This was like a
like the $5 free thing.
yeah. This
or
was
something.
weird. It was like a hacking.
Yeah, it
What
was.
was
It was. It was.
It was
If they wouldn't have charged money for it, it would have been fine.
What was the rail shooter then that I'm thinking of?
Extraction.
Extraction.
That was supposed to be okay. I don't think
That was okay. I played it for a little bit. Yeah, I had it. It was okay.
I did have Dead Space on here. Okay, cross that off.
The final game we surmised the score on was Final Fantasy 15. Money, money, dollar, dollar bill, y'all. The final score, I assume it's final, was the PS4 version.
Yep.
Which is rocking an 84.
Yes, sir.
So,
it's a pretty big deal.
Coming in dead ass last.
Yeah.
With a guess of 92.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
you're gonna get it. You're gonna get to pick something with this score, Derek.
Wow. What?
You get to pick one of the greatest worst games of all time. Since you got smoked
I got rocked.
again,
I mean,
2 weeks in a row. What happened?
Season 1, I was doing so good. I was beating all you fuckers. Season 2, I'm getting railed in the butt. What's going on?
I don't even know.
Somebody's got to put games on that worst game list.
Yes. Tell us.
I will tell you what's going on. Finish up Final Fantasy.
Okay, fine.
This was probably going to Ralph then.
Well, we'll see. So coming in a tie
Oh man.
Oh, gee.
for first and second How about this?
For a second.
Is Ralph and Ryan. Ryan had 86 and I had 82, and it was 84.
Oh man, yep.
Ooh.
So
I mean, yeah. I guess my game show rules is closest without going over. So whoever went 82 would be the winner of that in my head. But I don't care.
We can.
You can both. Yeah, you can. I mean, we got $1 billion to go. So.
Well, that would mean that if somebody guessed 87 and it was 86, if somebody guessed 47, they would win.
Right. No,
That's true. That's bad rules.
Bad rule.
Is that like is that the Price is Right rule?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just pick $0 or $1. Yeah. Sorry.
Always one.
Well,
God, I got fucking railed this week.
Ryan, you got a game, or you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm just gonna put this on. Well, I'll say, I'll just put Nier on here. It's gonna happen eventually. I'll do it now.
Nier?
Yeah.
Or Nier?
Nier, I believe it's called.
Nier Automata?
I don't know. We're gonna have to go to the board on that one.
The board says Nier.
Yeah.
Well, I say Hotline Miami.
Oh, good game. Good choice, Ralph. Good choice.
The first one.
Oh yeah.
So is Derek. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not one.
It's not one. One was so good.
Derek, give us the worst game of all time. It's not Leisure Suit Larry, Magna Cum Laude, or Driver 3.
I will give
2
you
games.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all we've got so far.
I will tell you, and without hesitation, I will tell you, it is Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
I don't know, man.
Oh, you're going to dispute me on this?
It doesn't belong on this list.
Oh, my God. You're
it's disappointing, but it's not.
Yeah, it's hurtful. Game is garbage.
You didn't even finish it.
I couldn't. It froze. It fucking railed against me. It fought the machine. It didn't do what it needed to do, and I fucking took the thing and returned it.
We can't agree on this. I'm sorry.
You can't allow this?
I would play that game over again.
Oh my God!
I probably would too, but I'd be disappointed again probably.
I don't think I could.
It's not like a terrible game. It's just
it's not as good as the first one. That's for sure. But.
Yeah.
I mean, oh God, you guys are killing me. But
this is the rules.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just don't have a second. I don't have a backup, so I got to come up with a backup here. I'm trying to think of something that I fucking hate playing or didn't play very long.
You just have to keep them all so that they're like in eyesight of you.
I know. I need to like have them in front of me or have like I need to make up my own Google Doc of like games that I know I can't fucking stand.
I was going to tell you guys to have some handy, but I don't. Yeah. I mean, I guess you should anyway every time.
I mean,
I should.
Right there, so I can just look.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't have that luxury. See, like my brain goes to games that are probably not that bad, but I never finish because they would get really annoying to me, and so I'd stop playing them because they would piss me off. So like
what?
My gut goes to Oni because I couldn't play Oni for shit, and I hated that fucking game. But it's probably not that bad.
I don't even know what that is.
That
was
the
PlayStation 2 game.
Was that a Rockstar joint? Was that the one Bungie did?
What about
that? Was a Bungie game.
It's got to be. There's tons of terrible Super Nintendo and NES games. There were none that you played as a child.
Oh, I mean, to you guys, like, Bubsy is probably not a game that you guys enjoy, but I love.
I never played it.
Yeah, but
I love
Bubsy. How about we could go ahead and guess these next ones, and you can still think about it.
Okay, I've never played Oni. If you want to put that on there,
yeah,
I'm totally okay with that.
Oh, it's okay. We'll just do some more surmises of scores, and we'll go from there.
We'll be back. Okay. Well, we already did Last Guardian last time, so I guess
you got a 0. We all lost.
Yeah. Well, Derek was the closest to 0. So, anybody want to change or just want to leave it?
I don't even know what I picked.
I'm not going to tell you what you had.
No,
that's the rule of changing.
I don't want to change.
I probably picked something in the 80s, is what I'm guessing.
Well, you're on to something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, a hot joint coming out, I think, December 2nd, tomorrow, is a little known, well-known, not out yet game called Steep.
Ugh.
Ubisoft joint.
You got to get next deep. Is that what it is?
Next deep, correct. I don't know, snowboarding, I guess, open world snowboarding.
Oh, is that the
kind of?
Ubisoft thing that they were? I didn't know that was coming out so soon.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
tomorrow.
horrible looking crashes that just looked like everybody was dying.
And someone actually died while they were making a documentary thing about it.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That wingsuit stuff looks nuts.
Yeah, it does. So, but there's no reviews out yet, and it's out tomorrow. So,
That's
whatever.
kind of weird, but
yeah.
I think
Well,
it's sneaking up. Like I haven't been listening too much to what Giant Bombers are talking about on their podcast. Are they talking about it at all? Or
I'm still behind.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Man.
not.
Can't like it. I thought people liked that at E3, and that thing's just getting dumped out.
Yeah. I don't even know. Who wants to go first? Derek, you want to redeem yourself?
I'm gonna stroll in with a hot take of
79.
79. I don't even know what to think of this one.
I'll go next.
I got a score, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay. No.
I'm sorry. Go.
72.
All right. I have a 74.
74.
We're gonna run into the same problem next week.
I think Derek's gonna get this one because it's probably like gonna be like a surprise hit or something.
Oh, probably. Speaking of surprise hits, this next game is not going to be one of those because it's not a surprise. It's Dead Rising 4.
Oh man, man, it's so hard for me to pick a score for this because in my mind it's like 100 already.
Oh, write that down.
No.
100 it is.
I'm gonna say 8.6.
8.6.
I still feel that's probably high, but
8.6.
it's not high enough in my heart.
I'll go with an 80. Derek.
I'm going 88.
88.
Oh no, if this gets like a 90, Derek's gonna steal it from me.
Well, you guys could tie. If it's
Yeah,
87.
yeah.
Okay, that's all I got. But I don't think I saw anything else, unless there's some small shit I'm not noticing. But I guess we got 3, so 3 seems to be the normal. Last Guardian, Steep, Dead Rising 4.
What else is coming out? I didn't see much else when I was looking for a potential like third free game for like that week. But
I didn't see anything, but
there's so much crap that came out before that you should have no trouble finding a third game that's already out.
yeah, very true. Well, the scores have been surmised, but Derek, give us the bad list, number 3.
I can again, I go back to games that I didn't necessarily care for that you guys might battle me on, though. So, like,
Throw it out.
All right, yeah, we can just throw them out there.
So you said Super Nintendo games. The Super Nintendo game that I couldn't fucking stand playing when I was younger, and it's right over there, is the Power Rangers game.
That's fine.
real hard.
I'm okay with putting that on there. When I was a kid, I kind of thought it was neat.
Yeah, it's cool nostalgia to go back to and try, but it's a fucking bitch to play.
Is it just what's it called exactly?
I think it's just called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Is it like the 4-player like beat 'em up one? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Ninja Turtle style game.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it was not as fun and really hard.
Okay, that works.
Yep,
For the
that's
Super
what we have.
Nintendo.
All right, great.
Okay.
Fucking perfection. Finally, I come up with a game you guys are okay with. My other game
you
after
could
that
put
was gonna
Oni
be
on there. I don't know what it is. What platform is that on?
PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
What was your other one?
My other one was going to be a sequel to I can't think of a fucking game, but it has like a witch in it. Well, what am I thinking of?
Witcher.
No, my brother played it a lot, and there was a couple different ones.
Bayonetta.
Blair
No.
Witch.
No, not at all.
Did they ever make a game off of that? Like, oh yeah, they did. Like, they made like a couple PC games.
Oh.
I
What system
wish I
was
could
this?
come-
Derek?
This is a PlayStation 2 game, I do believe. There might have been a PlayStation
2. Was a
3.
witch in the title, or is it
Might
just
have been
a witch in it?
I think there was just a witch in it. It was like you fucked somebody and
Does it got a switch in it?
No, there's no switch. You like fuck somebody and it like birthed a demon child. And you had to
Whoa!
like, God, I have like the fucking Fear 2 is what I'm thinking of.
What? That was Fear 2 is Xbox 360 and PC and PS3.
Okay, PS3, that was what I'm thinking of. Not PS2, sorry. But Fear 2, Project Origin.
Yeah, it's
not
like who's the
good.
name? It's like Alma or
Yeah.
something or something.
Yeah, not fun for me. I did not enjoy that game.
I don't know if that's a bad game though.
Yeah.
See? That's okay. That's
Ryan
fun.
loved that game, John
Really?
Bomb. Yeah,
Oh,
so did Vinny. Vinny did too, because there was like
Oh my god.
there's like some weird like rape thing at the end of it or something.
Oh no, man, I didn't play it enough because I was like, this game sucks.
It was enough to get me like interested just to see what it was, but I didn't like the first Fear, so I didn't play the second Fear.
Yeah, Oni was the Rockstar game that I'm sure probably got pretty good reviews, but I did not like it. And I guess not crazy good reviews. 73 out of 100 on PC, 69 out of 100 on Metacritic.
What do you do in Oni? Like I can't.
Not garbage. It's I think it's a third person like
Action shooter.
action shooter game. Yeah. Hand to hand
Yeah.
combat, combos.
Yeah, Bungie developed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that game at all either. So again, what my games are considered the worst games are probably not like they're not like Shaq Fu bad or like what was that game you guys talked about last time when I said Loser Suit Larry?
Guy game.
Yep, the guy game. It's
Yeah,
not like that,
that's right.
not like that bad. But you know, whatever.
Okay. Well,
So that's where we're at. That is where we're
Oh
at.
man, are they like Ju-On the Grudge bad?
I mean, I haven't seen that.
I need to
so
play it.
I
I
can
need
tell
to play that to see if it can make that list.
well, we should you should bring that by sometime, and we'll stream it.
Yeah, we're getting. I mean,
Surmise the
that's
stream.
Is it going to happen? Are we gonna be gearing up to do some streams soon, Ralph? Is that the plan?
I haven't messed with that. I got a capture card thing. I haven't messed with it yet. I'm trying to finish a Careful Ralph album.
Yeah, I mean that's
I'm-
more important.
Well, I can't focus on too many things at once because I'm old.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, you're like trying to shit and you're peeing everywhere.
Oh man, that is,
Yeah,
yeah.
why you
That's
just
why they
do it
make
in the
those
shower.
diapers, right? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
or you put your feet up on the the thing that helps you poop better. What's that?
Oh, that poop stool.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what they called it, but
Oh,
that's
man,
what I
that's a
call
good name if it is.
It gets your body in that perfect position.
Shit your brains out.
The Bulletstorm Fall Clip Edition with Duke Nukem's Bulletstorm Tour. If you pre-order it, comes out April 7th of
Does it come with the
2017.
poop stool?
It doesn't.
I hope that's like $20, but it's probably
Yeah,
It won't be.
Same
It'll be
here.
like 40. It'll be like 40.
It's like I didn't get Bulletstorm when it first came out. I never played it. I just played the demo, but I don't know. I might be willing to try it.
I finished it. That story was
I finished it too.
the story was garbage, but it was fun to
It
play.
was fun as shit though. I had so much fun in that game.
And they had a lot of good cuss words they made up,
Sure.
or pairings of cuss words.
If you're looking for a game to put on the list, you could go buy X-Men Destiny, finish that, and then you got a game all ready.
Really, there's a lot of X-Men games you could probably put on that list.
I mean, but I enjoyed like one X-Men game, but only played like one. There's also a new trailer for Death Stranding. If you guys want to check that out from the Game Awards.
Oh man,
does it show any gameplay, or is it
I
just?
mean, it's right now. I'm opening it up, and I can just narrate it for you. It is mud and water and crabs that are dead all over the place. And now there's a fetus, or what looks to be a it's a baby.
Norman fetus.
So they
Nope.
swapped dead fish for dead crabs.
Yep. Now there's this really big fat dude walking, kind of weird.
Does he have clothes on?
He does have clothes on, and he's carrying.
The baby.
I don't know yet. I can't tell.
He's pregnant.
He's carrying Norman Reedus, who's carrying
You know
a baby.
It looks like Guillermo del Toro. This guy does, honestly.
Oh, it probably is because
It's real weird. It's like a big fat dude, Guillermo del Toro.
Was he gonna do a game with Kojima? Or
Yeah, they were doing a Silent Hill
that
game.
was Silent Hills.
Oh, he was part of
originally. He was gonna do that one game that they called like Insane or something.
Yeah, Insane, great title.
Yeah. Which was also like I think premiered at one of these things. So
probably.
And it was just a title, black screen with white letters that said Insane.
Insane.
Mm-hmm.
This big fat guy's now being consumed by black water.
That's racist.
And he's getting a little worried about it.
Is it a Fatal Frame game?
I mean, now he's injecting something into whatever he's holding, and guess what? It's a baby. It's a fucking baby.
Is it a fat baby?
No, it's a tiny baby, but it's inside this like little plastic contraption. I don't understand what's going on.
Oh man, this is like I don't even
now
know.
The baby's looking at you.
How do you even like figure out what this game is?
No idea. A bunch of army dudes.
It's a MOBA, isn't it?
It might be.
It's like Overwatch, basically.
Now the fake baby is floating down the drain into 5 military-looking dudes. So, what is this game? Because now it's just military dudes with guns that look like it's a Call of Duty that have blood all over them.
And there's a baby near them.
And now he's now Mads Mikkelsen's in it. He just flipped up his. What is this game? He just flipped up his fucking night vision goggles, and his whole helmet and goggles came off. And it's Mads Mikkelsen, who you might know as he played Hannibal in that Hannibal show, and he's telling people to shh.
Yeah, you don't want to wake the baby.
And now they're telling them to go, and these people are all undead with like skulls on, but they're all attached to him. I don't know what's going on, dude. What is going on?
I don't know. I think like Kojima's just like permanently on LSD.
I think he's lost it. I mean, I don't know, dude. I have no idea what this game is anymore. Like, I thought it was just about a dude and his baby, and now it's about military.
What's going to be great is if this isn't even the game he's making. He's just making these insane trailers to just confuse the shit out of people.
Oh, now the fake baby opened its eye to Mads Mikkelsen, who now doesn't have blood all over him, and it smiles at the camera.
It's a twin-stick shooter, isn't it?
I mean, I would rather have something sticking to me.
Yeah.
Not baby fetuses.
Norman Reedus, I'm telling you.
Norman Reedus and Mads Mikkelsen. Oh, man. Garbage. Hideo Kojima. Hot garbage. Hot garbage.
I'm surprised Death Stranding wasn't your pick for one of the worst games of all time.
I mean, not yet.
Oh, man. If only they released a trailer for it.
Best action game of the year.
That you could play.
Doom. Doom is it. Best action game of the year.
Not Death Stranding?
Nope. Not yet.
Okay.
All right. Let's get the fuck out of here so we can go figure out what the hell we're doing with our lives. We'll be back again next week to talk to you more about video games, probably more Final Fantasy because that's all I'll be doing even though I've got a billion games. Ralph, what are you looking to play next week? Final Fantasy also?
Yeah, I think just that.
You think Kojima's like invented something to just like render his dreams? Is that pretty much what's happening?
Dude, if he dreams that, wow. My dreams are like lasting longer than 3 minutes in bed and food. So whatever, if he's dreaming about that, like, wow.
I don't know if I've ever dreamed about food, but
yeah, that sounds all right.
Food is great. Have you never dreamed about eating a big fucking feast? Dude, I do that all the time. Look at me.
I went to McDonald's yesterday and I was not aware that if you bought a Big Mac, you get a Big Mac free. And so I bought one of those Big Mac meals. And they're like, you want a free Big Mac with that? And I was like, that sounds like too much food, so no.
You should have took it home.
Oh, I'm just going to like sit in my fridge for like a day.
Feed it to the dog. The dog likes a Big Mac.
Oh, man. Then I have to deal with dog shit Big Mac.
Dire reality check. Yep.
Oh, shit. Ryan, what are you looking to play next week? Just probably more Final Fantasy? You're the one that gets to play more.
So I'm going to have to either like barely play any Final Fantasy or just do nothing but play Final Fantasy because there's no way I'm going to continue playing whatever I'm playing when Dead Rising 4 comes out.
Dude, you better play nothing but Final Fantasy and just wait. Just wait.
Yeah. I can't. I can't.
Don't.
Dead Rising 4.
It's not as important as Final Fantasy. This game's been in development for 10 years.
Oh, man, but Dead Rising 4 is so much cooler.
God, so dumb.
The game is like when it comes to, like, pure fun and just have it, like, Dead Rising 4 is way better for gameplay than any, like, Final Fantasy game.
No. Do me this favor. At least play,
I'm going to play it.
4 to 6 hours.
If my dog stops squeaking its ball,
4 to 6 hours of Final Fantasy. That way we can talk about it next week.
I'll play way more than that. But
don't quit immediately.
No.
I already quit. Yeah.
Oh no! Can you do that? Can you just redirect your Newegg shipment to GameStop?
Tell the postman to open the package first.
Yeah, they could sell it for new. So.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, maybe I'll get it tomorrow. I don't know.
Drive some cars.
See what happens. Maybe I'll watch the Brotherhood anime thing. I was gonna watch that. I forgot.
I heard it was good.
It's on the Kingsglaive disc, or maybe it was a separate disc. I don't remember. It's in the Kingsglaive Blu-ray package.
Ridiculous. All right, well, let's plan for that. We'll do some more surmises and scores, and hopefully we'll have a quick game week. We only have less than a month till Game of the Year, so you guys better figure out.
In January, do you know
what?
What's the first game in January? Do you know?
I don't. Ralph, do you know?
Is it Resident Evil?
RE7, probably.
I
actually don't know. I bet that's probably it.
I'll tell you. Hold on. I mean, the first listed game in January is Hatsune Miku Project Diva.
Oh, no.
Schmize that score.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, that's coming out.
Night in the Woods, Valkyrie, Dragon Quest VIII, Gravity Rush 2.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon Quest VIII. What's that on?
3DS.
3DS.
Kingdom Hearts did they not release that in the US?
Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the 24th. Yakuza 0.
Yeah, January is going to be okay.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle apparently is a video game coming out.
Put that on the list.
I don't want to do it.
Somebody's got to play it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. Let's get the fuck out of here. For Ryan, for Ralph, I am Derek. Level the shit up. Good night.